Hey everyone, this is Rome here at Old Iron. Welcome back to the second episode of my series. For those that haven't been here before, I'm starting a new chapter in my life as I document my journey of getting back into shape and losing roughly 80 pounds of weight. So what did we achieve this week? I think it was a pretty good first official week. I'm down 1.6 pounds of weight this week, bringing me from 304.8 to 303.2. That's right within my target of 1.5 to 2 pounds of weight a week. I want to make it clear this is not a race. I'm trying to incorporate healthy and sustainable habits that will be part of my life way after I've hit my current goals. Here are my current picks this week. As you see, there won't be much of a notable difference as is just 1 week, but I can say I've already feel it in my clothing and energy levels. I want to point out that I weigh in each day so I could see trending fluctuations or if there are any patterns that arise with certain meals. So what did I do this week? My training. I trained all 7 days focusing on one body part a day for the most part. I'm focusing on a basic push-pull system with chest on day 1, back on day 2, shoulders on day 3, and legs on day 4. And I repeat this with no rest in between. This is an effective rotation for me and it allows me to build good habits of training each day. I complete around 6 exercises per body part, doing 4 to 5 sets for each. I'm keeping myself within the 10 to 12 rep range, and I push myself to failure on the last couple of sets as I pyramid up on weight on each one of the sets. I will be releasing an in-depth video on each of my training days, so if you like, please check those out. I'll stay on this routine for the next 6 to 8 weeks as I vary exercises and load patterns to prevent stagnant development. As far as my diet, I'm tightening my diet up each week. I cut out all the deadly sins of sugar, processed foods, and almost all breads and grains. In addition, I take no significant carbs in after my post-workout meal. I'm not at the point where I'm meal prepping or limiting calories just yet, but I am documenting all my intake for future reference as I lock in what's working for me. My diet consists mainly of chicken, fish, eggs, and I take in 2 meals of red meat a week. I'm heavily taking in greens throughout the day, and my carb sources are usually white rice or a couple of slices of Dave's Killer Bread with my breakfast. Cheat meals. My approach to cheat meals is that they're absolutely necessary to prevent you from binging. So this week I went out, I had a sushi roll and a couple of drinks with friends on Saturday night. And this way I could enjoy a little bit of my time and I could socialize and also just feel like I'm living a regular lifestyle and not just focused on every single macro that I eat at this point. I want to approach my diet as something sustainable while I still enjoy my life. If I see I hit a plateau, I will consider removing these items altogether to get over those humps, but I want to continue to be realistic about my goals of this being sustainable long term. So overall, how do I feel this week? Like I said before, my energy levels are way up from the week before. I'm getting much better sleep in, and I believe that this is a direct correlation with just cleaning up my diet. It is unquantifiable how bad food and toxins that enter your body affect you and what they do to you over time. I do believe that my diet is going to be 99% of the effort in this challenge. Also, the changes on how my clothes fit are a great sign that I'm heading in the right direction. This week, I want to go over my current health conditions that I'm dealing with throughout this process. The first of which is high blood pressure. Sure. All my doctors agree that this is due to the weight and that as I drop weight, I'll be able to get this under control in addition with the meds that I'm taking and hopefully wean off those meds over time. The second condition I'm dealing with is testosterone, or low testosterone to be exact. I'm currently sitting at around 205 when a man my age should be around 300. My doctors are hesitant in putting me on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, due to my high blood pressure, and they want me to get that under control and my meds reduced a bit before they put me on this type of therapy. The doctors also believe that with my increased activity and with the slow gradual weight loss, that these numbers should come up naturally, but how far it has yet to be seen. If you have experience with low T or the therapies associated with low T, if you could chime in and give me what your experiences are and what the pros and cons are of the things that you've done, it'll greatly help me in making my decisions in the future. Physical injuries. I have a slight tear in my right rotator, limiting some of my movements. I'm on the border of having surgery, but my doctors believe avoiding certain movements and focusing on volume to failure will help me get past this and manage the pain much better. Surgery is going to take me out for a good portion of time, so I'd like to avoid this at all possible costs. But as long as it's not getting worse, I'll proceed with my plan. If not, we're going to be doing a lot of belt squats in the future. What am I going to change this week? I'm introducing light cardio each day in the form of my elliptical trainer, shooting for about 20-minute sessions at a light pace at first. I'm looking to keep my weight loss around 2 pounds, so I have to be careful how I incorporate this, as I'm trying to avoid losing the little bit of muscle density that I do have. But I am trying to reap the benefits of the metabolism changes that doing cardio on a consistent basis does to you over time. Hey, I want to thank you for joining me for week 2 of my update. Again, look for specific incoming videos on my diet, training routines, supplements, and some other topics I want to talk to you about each week. Until then, train hard and continue to push yourself to be better today than you were yesterday. If you like this content, please subscribe and hit the like button. This will help me to tailor the content to what I see you're enjoying and getting the most out of. See you next week for my next update. Have a great week.